Some things that seem dead are simply sleeping. This pond was left untended for years. No one remembered what it used to be. But someone came, not because it still had value, but because she believed it could live again. Nothing comes back to life in a single day. Every post has to be driven in, every shovel of earth moved by hand to fill spaces left empty for far too long. This is the part no one watches, the slow, quiet labor with no flowers, no fruit. And yet it's the foundation everything good will stand on. To plant a seed is an act of faith, faith that soil once exhausted can still hold a sprout to life. She doesn't know exactly how it will grow. She only knows, plant it, then wait. Then one day, the earth gives back what it had quietly kept. Flowers bursting open along the banks, young fruit hanging in clusters on the vines. Given enough time and care, life always finds its way back, even in places once thought beyond hope. Half a year, no more, no less, from dead ground to a garden of ripe fruit. This isn't a miracle. It's what happens when you don't give up halfway through. Not every ripe fruit gets eaten right away. Some are kept longer, simmered slowly, turned into something that can carry a whole season forward. Sometimes patience isn't about waiting for the result. It's knowing how to preserve what matters. Even a small triumph deserves something simple to go with it. Not every joy needs to be elaborate, and it just needs the right moment and the right person to share it with. To make a good broth, the tomatoes must be cooked down until they melt into a deep, vivid red. Like a person, sometimes it takes fire and time before the deepest sweetness inside can finally show. A good meal is never the work of one person alone. Eggs, fish, meat, greens, each one plays its part, just as each patient day played its part in building this garden. Strain away the pulp and the spent spices. Keep only the clear, rich liquid beneath. That's what time does to us, too. It strips away what we no longer need and leaves behind only the essence of a long, unhurried process. From a forgotten pond to a steaming pot shared in nature, none of it was an accident. It all began with one small decision to stop letting it go. Life always finds its way back as long as someone is patient enough to wait for it.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our next video. See you soon.